the scores on the scoreboard and how they played it.
I mean, a serious wake-up call for Reciprocity here.
But not
what you thought.
They didn't even get a single round in the first half to concede. So if they play at the same pace, you need to just protect as many of these lives as you can.
You're almost in a situation of just don't go down, just don't die. You need to claw your way back into this map, and it's one where, again, you struggle to see any way of a comeback. But of course, the respawns, we should point out, have of course completely reset at halftime. Everyone will have their 4 lives back.
This game, okay, number one, Crimson and Phelpsy outplaying Franchise and Icy bottom down low in the Ting half. They need to make sure that they just stop them. They don't need to do too much down low, okay? Let your boys up top. Let Rushies, Kennies, and Powers win these team fights at the E hill and get the map control. Reciprocity is a talented team winning off 2-to-1 hill setups. Now they need to really lean on their strengths.
Well, this is not the best start. Already a couple of players go down.
And they beat them again. Phelpsy and Crimson's working down low.
Bear in mind, the more damage you can do in this round, if your EU's fans, theoretically, it doesn't matter if you don't even win it. Just put Reciprocity in again. Such a horrible position. Make them respawn as many times as you can. The round itself doesn't matter. Yes, it'd be nice to 5-0 them. Of course it would. But again, you're in the driver's seat here as F is going to be capped up. EU's finest will have a 2-to-1 hill advantage. As it stands, Rec will win this round based off points. Will the win condition change? I think it might. It will.
Yes. There you go. So EU's finest wins series in 70 seconds. Rec has to get a flawless push because we know that they've had trouble with the life management on this round. So they need to get this one on the board ASAP. This is what they need.
This is a great start. Already a couple of players go down here for EU's finest. However, Hydrone to the rescue. He hit the flank. D-Hill, of course, secure for EU's finest. 30 seconds for EU's finest to do as much damage as they possibly can. Try and maybe steal this and just end the series here. For Franchise, the question, do you respawn? For now, he's holding. Will Powers, I assume, do the same? Probably. 19 seconds is all it's going to take. Fran decides to use the spawn, doesn't want to give anything up here, can't afford to. And again, if you're EU's finest, you'll be happy with that. You'll be happy with
So this is where Reciprocity struggles sometimes. When they get into these one hill setups, right? When they turtle on one hill, sometimes they just turtle a little bit too hard, and we see them kind of blow these leads. But now they get the 2 kills that they need. It's looking good this time around, but EU's finest just wants a decap. He doesn't care if he dies for it, and he gets it. But Reciprocity, just 10 seconds needed.
The big fight, of course, was the OE over towards the F hill, which was actually lost, but I don't think Fran's going to concede this round. 3 seconds left. The hill is theirs, and Reciprocity stay alive. The first step to a comeback.
Now we're going to do a life check soon. See what it's looking like across the board. Because after after round 1 of the first half, because that's round 1 of the second half, everybody had 1 life. Pretty much 1 life, maybe 1 player had 2 lives on Reciprocity, and that's where they dug themselves in the hole early on, and that's why they down 4-0 if you're just joining us.
Spoiler alert, it's a little bit better.
A little bit better.
A little bit better.
Just a little bit, but the pressure is 100% there. They don't want to lose this matchup. They were feeling super comfortable at the map number 1.
Yeah. They were
maybe too comfortable, maybe?
Maybe, I mean, you could argue they were feeling comfortable coming into this event, but EU's finest looking to really play spoiler to the Reciprocity boys.
Kyla may have been on to something.
Potentially. It's the second round, the second half commences. Of course, it is still EU's finest at match point. 1 more round, and this is done and dusted. They will have a fantastic seed going into the championship bracket tomorrow. And in terms of the life count, it's just Franchise down 1. Everyone else in the lobby, 4 of 4 available.
The home hill acquired. You're going to have Kenny locking down that D hill and towards the spawn side of the map, protecting the flank.
I'm just going to say this real quick.
Yes.
If we do see a comeback in this game,
man.
San Diego's about to be one
San Diego's is going to be that type of an event.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you can't lie, Ben. I know you've been off the mix for a minute, but you've been out the mix for a minute, but coming back and seeing the new changes.
Oh, it's great. I love it. It's so good.
After us casting maybe like 2,000 rounds of Gears Fight Night, of the old escalation.
That's a lot of our life.
It really is.
It really is. So long, but the shorter maps just make it so much more intense. And of course, opportunity for comebacks a little more viable, but this is going to be the first real big one. I think you're going to see a 4-0 deficit. I mean, good luck, have fun. Reciprocity, the trip cap going to come in momentarily, but he's being decapped, so you don't have to worry too much if you're a Reciprocity fan. The problem, of course, is keep your eye on the life count, something which the management for Rec so far this series has not been good. And in this second half needs to be damn near flawless, as we will see a Reciprocity win in 146 seconds.
3v2 fight at the E-Hill. It's Icy and Fran just trying to lock it down, and Fran goes down. Icy is going to have to run away, but he gets caught out once. He gets caught out as well there. So EU's Finest, they're going to be able to get the top hill. They have the home hill as well. Reciprocity, they're winning fights by their home hill on that side of the map, so that's good for them. This is about to come down to a fight at F.
At least you get the numbers back at least somewhat equal and even as the F hill broken.
Oh, Rushies took a big shot there.
Rushies is going to go down. Kenny wants to try and fight fire with fire as he gets aggressive. Jack left isolated there in the hill. He will fall. Rec necessarily don't have to cap the hill. They still have the win condition in their favor in about 100 seconds. However, as the kills come through...
This is what Rec need. The Lancers are out. The team fight goes in their favor. If this is where EU's Finest actually needs to concede some rounds. Don't make the same mistake Reciprocity made.
Don't tunnel vision and give away too many lives.
Exactly. Just because you have the win condition, not that my fault, just because you have the series point does not mean that you can get all crazy.
Oh, completely agree with you. This round is Reciprocity's. Be shocked to see Jack spawn up here or Phelpsy both holding their respawn. I think they're going to do just that. Veteran move and staying cool, calm, and composed. However, what I will say is let's not forget the mental ramifications of this.
Yeah.
You lose the first round, okay. You lose the second round, we can lose the second round. You lose the third round, that's when just that seed of doubt, that seed of, are we really choking this?
Yeah.
How have they won 3? They win 4? How is this at match point? How is this going to round 9? That's when if you see it go the distance, you know the comeback is happening.
Now, they just need to, so...
They have to end it here. For me, they don't end it here. Reciprocity is taking it to around 9.
The one thing that EU's Finest has in their favor is that Reciprocity cannot choose to concede rounds. They have to win every single one,
they
right?
have to swarm up if they need to.
Yeah, exactly. EU's Finest just needs to not worry, play their game, because if they can do what they're good at, we talked about it all series, the Wolf Pack, and I think they're so well at it. Wolf Pack around the map together, pick off a few players, keep forcing the respawns out of Reciprocity, and eventually, based off how they've been playing, they will find themselves in a situation where those players have 0 respawns.
And that last round, I think, is a great indicator of exactly what you were saying. Just being smart, being cool, calm, and composed. We can give this round up. Don't respawn. Let's just reset. We'll go at it again next round.
And snipers get put down. So we have 2 of the most talented snipers in Gears history from Reciprocity playing down there on that side of the map. But we'll see if they change some personnel. They actually sent a lot more people over there to fight for that power weapon. So
Powers is going to grab it, and is he going to get away with his life? I see him. Rushy's already downed. Potential, of course, for them to be revived, though.
These are the ones that they needed, right? They just need to win a few team fights. It don't even got to be fancy. My fault. They just need to get a few kills.
Literally,
Stay fragging.
Kenny needs to be careful. The push is coming through from Jackie. Wants to try and hunt him down, and a roll from Rushy's right into Jack Hillsay. Thank you very much for the freebie.
Oh, Kenny is so weak. Does he make it out of here?
Powers, though, going to potentially just hit the shot. He managed to get one shotgun fight. Of course, Jack is trapped.
He got caught out.
And there's the down again from Powers. Beautifully done. The kill comes through. On Reciprocity, for a moment there, it was looking horrible, but they recover.
Reciprocity's feeling good about this comeback, Benson, especially with a few of their players, coming into that round like, okay, I got 4 lives to work with, Kenny and Powers. They got 3 rounds in which they need to win, and they know that if they do go the distance and win it, they got 3 more lives at least guaranteed to go in a life bank.
I will say they can thank Powers very much, hitting a couple of body shots with the sniper rifle. That really, really was a thorn in EU's Finance's push there. Just that extra damage was massive for them. There's 2 hills in favor of EU's Finest, D and E. Rec, of course, with the point lead, but you expect all of that to change very quickly as Fran gets an instant kill.
This is his favorite power weapon.
Calm down, Powers. I know you're hitting shots, but he's feeling confident. That's for sure. His 20-second elim as he just checks the corners. E-Hill should be good to decap. D is being capped up as well. Trip cap domination potentially, but no. D locked in. EU's Finest finds some kills.
This needs to be a quick wolf pack, right? A 4-man push to the home hill. You know you got 2 kills. The flashes come out. Kenny and Icy need to not put too many resources here.
Just try and get out.
Cut the mid-map and hit the home hill if you can, because you know they got 2 teammates pushing D on the other side of the map.
The big concern, though, looking at the life count. Yes, we talked about it all map. Rushy's down to just 1. So keep your eye on number 5 on the mini-map. His plays are going to have to be calculated, more so than maybe normal.
This is a chess match. E's Finest does not get discouraged, even if they lose rounds, because ultimately,
Discipline
any kill that they take off the board right now is in their favor.
By time Kenny hitting the flank rushes has played this very, very well. Kenny may need a little bit of support here as he finds the first. The second goes down. This is perfect play from Reciprocity. We said that was what they needed, and that's what they're giving us.
Doing quick maths real quick, you know, you got 13 over there. So EU's Finest just got about 2 less respawns than Reciprocity currently. So Reciprocity actually does have more, but they have more pressure in their favor.
Again, this is one of those rounds where Jack isn't going to spawn, neither is Krim or Phelpsy. So this is essentially over. Reciprocity round by round, kill by kill, clawing their way back into this game 3. It was very, very rare you saw a comeback like this in the old escalation, but 4-0 down. Reciprocity, they've been in situations like this, where they've been 4-0 down, where they've had the mentality, they've had the determination and the drive to claw their way back in.
The one thing I will say about the old escalation is that it has these teams conditioned to have to win a lot of rounds in a row. You know, sometimes 5, sometimes 6, right? So, you know, just having to win 2, 3, 4, that's nothing to these guys. They've done it before, but the pressure is different, and that's something that you have to equate. But, you know, Reciprocity, they've been looking good in these last few rounds. It could be a complete momentum shift, but I don't want to pull the trigger yet on it.
I was going to say, it's good looking in the past few rounds, but the problem is EU's Finest still at match point, thanks to the fantastic play we saw in the first half.
EU's Finest they gave their front spawn a smoke, or they gave one of their spawns the option to have a grenade, but Reciprocity blocked the incendiary grenade, which was being brought to help the fight at the sniper.
All sniper this time is going to be grabbed by Jack. And he's going to get out with his life as well very quickly. Meanwhile, Icy does find the first pick. Icy is there. Does he get the revive? Unfortunately, not quick enough. But numerically, a big advantage for Reciprocity, and I think they're feeling very confident here about potentially just trying to lock in an early 2-hill advantage.
And so we saw Jack get caught out right there. Now, EU's Finest. All 5 members spawn back up for both teams.
Keep your eye on Hydra. 0 on the minimap, 1 of 4. Lowest in the lobby in terms of lives.
And he's currently going to be set up watching the flank at the home hill at the top of the stairs. So he has a few exit routes, and his teammates are about to draw all the attention towards the other side of the map at the D hill. They're trying to get their numbers. They're trying to rotate over there as soon as possible without Reciprocity knowing it. You see the sniper in Jack's hand. If he can get a little headshot at the D hill, it will be so crucial.
Could open things up massively. 28 elims, only 10 deaths currently, but Icy, first line of defense, finds the first. Krim goes down, tries to keep himself on a nice angle, but unfortunately the down comes through.
Nice
Jack
cut.
Cleans him up.
And he has the long range shot, and the body shot connects.
I thought he was going to hit it. That would have been absolutely disgusting. Does he find the angle? Almost.
He did find an angle, but it didn't hit the shot.
So close yet so far. Reciprocity still with the advantage, 130 to 57. E in their control, F neutral, 118 seconds, and this is going the distance. What could be a miraculous comeback from Reciprocity. You want to see resilience.
Icy faked him so hard right there.
And you're seeing just that. Hydrone, do you use your last respawn in this round? I mean, you're down so many points here. Jack's already opted not to, so you would assume Hydrone wouldn't, but Hydrone's decided to go for it.
I think that they do. They get one more push out of this.
Jack still hasn't respawned in.
Oh, he hasn't, but now he has. Yeah, you're right. Hydrone pulled the trigger too soon on that one. Bad communication and good read on that one, Vincent. So EU's Finest has to commit a lot into this round. They definitely want to get a good few team pushes in, because the last round is going to be something crazy.
Time's ticking, guy. 20 seconds. Reciprocity, 2-1 hill advantage. Keep your eye on the mini-map. That's going to be key, really, to show how this is going to close out. 12 seconds is going to be a 3v2 in favor of Bright on the E hill. It's the only hill they need to keep, as it does start to get decapped. Surely,
E is decapped.
The fight is won. They will keep E.
Number 7, does he make it over there in time and do something crazy? But
7 seconds.
Number 1 gets the other hill.
5 yet, doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're going to round 9. We're going to round 9, folks.
How has this happened? You couldn't ask for a better game to close out day 1. A game 3, 4-0 advantage for EU's Finest. You're thinking, oh, well, you know, this is done. This is over. I guess we'll get ready to hear the analysts break it down. No. Reciprocity have other ideas. a crazy comeback to give us a round 9.
You know, I was going to compliment Fatal Strike on his beautiful beard about how long it was, but I think in those last 4 rounds, it grew an extra 2 inches, and it is way thicker.
But it's worth mentioning. Yes, the comeback has been nice. You've tied it up. Doesn't matter. You still have 1 more round. 1 more round to win to complete the comeback. As it stands in terms of lives, Reciprocity
4v4 fight.
in a great spot. Hydrone, the key player, 0 on the minimap. 1 respawn available.
I think EU's Finest used their block on one of the incendiary grenades. So it's not going to be in this round. Hydrone picks up a few kills there on Powers. Both these teams getting super scrappy at the tank fight, but there you go. Reciprocity finds 2 kills there in that engagement, and they're going to get a snipe as well.
Icy
they're
has
looking
it.
for another kill. Hydrone goes down, and Icy gets another one.
Not like this. Not like this. A comfortable game 3 from EU's Finest, and all of a sudden, you blink, and it almost disappears before your eyes.
Just hearing that noise on this round from EU's Finest, the domination coming through has to be so scary, but they got to keep composure, Benson.
Franchise down to 1 respawn as well. Keep your eye on that. Hydrone with none available. Jack down to just 1 as well.
Oh, if Hydrone gets headshotted, if Icy headshots Hydrone.
I mean, that's the play.
I'm breaking the speakers in this venue. And your speakers at home.
Powers
turn your headsets down now.
Shuts down Crazed, and you feel like the momentum has shifted.
Oh, he's looking at him too. He's right there on the left. You see the outline. Rushies just marked him. Yeah, but they're gonna back up.
You got to be so careful. So careful. You cannot give away
Icy
anything.
did one. It was on Feltsy. Let's watch Icy in this round with that sniper.
Icy is literally everything in this round. Number 4 on the minimap.
There we go. I want to hold this position for him to win it for his squad.
The game is going to slow down. Chess pace in the final round.
You know, I've had plenty of pleasure of playing against Icy in Gears 3, and I tell you one thing, man, this boy's sniper is something that is so swift.
He's going to switch out to it.
So accurate.
Taking his time, of course. The longer he's alive, the more problems for EU's Finest. 60 seconds now until Reciprocity complete the comeback. Kenny gets it down onto Hydrone. Is that license to push? You don't want to be overzealous here. You don't want to give away this round, of course. You don't want to give away the control of the map.
But this is what happened on map number 1, Asylum. EU's Finest so slow on the pushes. Even with Hydrone towards the back end, you got to give yourself as many opportunities as you can in this round.
Well, I think they realized it finally as they tried to make their way over towards F. The Instant is baited out. Phelpsy wants to try and decap. Fran is going to be the first line of defense. Can he at least try and find 1? He goes down. Teammates there, though. The res should come through, but he goes down again very quickly. Rushies will get
that shot grenade was so clutch.
Is Frank going to be able to get out, though? I don't think he is. He's pinned in a corner. Hydrone now with a new snipe, and all of a sudden, things have shifted. Hydrone hits the shot on towards Kenny. 2-1 hill advantage for EU's Finest. Hydrone still looking for the shots, and the wolf pack now is going to be in full effect from EU's Finest. You have to be quick. But number 2 on the minimap, it's Kenny. He's managed to overextend towards the F hill of Spawn, and honestly, it could be the saving play.
He goes wide, try to hit the body shot. If he takes 1 to the grave, it works out, but most importantly, the heal not capped. Members coming in late to the fight. Jack didn't get there in time. Hydrone doing a lot there. Probably could have waited for his teammates. Number 8 on the other side of the map is waiting for something over there. It's Krim, but he needs to get to the action. He needs to find a hill.
You can leave that fight. If you're Rushies, you don't even need to take the fight, but Krim does shut him down. 12 seconds.
Krim, what you gonna do with the pressure on your shoulders? But with this hill 1, only 2 members alive. Krim goes down. Reciprocity with the comeback. 5 rounds in a row.
From 4-0 down, from looking defeat in the face, so much on the line, a potential bracket of death, Reciprocity 1 round at a time.
They wasn't expecting to have to take it to this level.